I tell you this, Mandy is the worst summer student you've ever had. She's such a boob, you know? I walked her through the photocopier. Simple thing, right? I mean, they've been, around for a long time. Anyways,
I was thinking we could have a little more experimentation, you know.
Well, how do you mean?
I mean, in our lovemaking, I think we could maybe try some different rooms, like a kitchen or...
Funny you should mention the kitchen. I asked Mandy to fill up the coffee urn before we go so it's ready for the next morning. And I mean, she's just, she's just, she just couldn't get that right. She spilled coffee all over the place. I
even got some whipped cream. I thought maybe we could try that.
Well, I don't know, it's messy stuff.
It's fun to be messy sometimes.
Well, Mandy knows that too. She's a messy girl.
Wait, buddy, how many people use that line bar?
Oh, you're just kind of sweetly pathetic, like you're really pretty. And would you like my number?
Yeah, how come you didn't take his number? No, I'm not going out with some guy I met at a bar. Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I met a guy at a bar once.
Uh-huh. Do you
Yeah.
tell?
Well, it was a while ago. It was before Greg. And he was so hot, there's people that you meet and you're just like, I need you now.
Yes.
And I said, you know what? Why don't we go for a round? And he thought, hey, why not? So we ended up on the roof of the bar. No! Yeah. Yeah, but the story gets better. So, clothes are off. I have him pinned down. I look. There's a glass ceiling. No! Yeah.
Get out.
Yes, and everyone in the bar is looking up. Yeah, I didn't know whether to wave or just continue what I was doing. I mean, it was kind of hot, actually, but we had to go downstairs, get my purse. It was... I don't even know where he is. I don't remember what his name was.
Okay, this one time,
Mm-hmm.
Pete and I are going home, and we start getting very frisky on the train, and we're just
Really,
getting kind
Pete?
of... Yeah, and we're just looking at each other, and it's like, I want to do it with you, and I want to do it now. And so we get off
Wow.
the train, and we get to his car, and he's like, I can't wait to get home. And so we do it in his car. In his car, in the parking lot, in public.
Wow.
Hey, man.
Hey guys, how are ya?
Nice guitar.
Thank you.
I didn't know you played.
Well, I don't. I'm thinking of picking it up, but yeah, I just picked this up. A friend of mine has a cousin with an importing business, so I just snagged it.
Oh, the cousin of a...
Yeah, no, it's a Martin knockoff. You know Martins, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a Martin knockoff. They retail for about $1,500.
at the lowest.
So what did you pay for
Yeah.
it?
Well, a little less than that. Check it out.
How much less?
Check it out. Seriously,
How much?
a lot less.
Like what? What are we talking about?
Well, we're talking about, not bad, eh?
It's all right. How
Not
much?
bad for $35.
Wow,
Yeah,
35.
imported from China. Seriously, they're making these. He had a warehouse full of them.
Can you play?
Dude, can I play?
That's a no if I ever saw one. Yeah,
I
let's
can
hear
strum
it.
a few chords.
Let's hear it. Here.
I paid $35 for that.
Absolutely, eh? Yeah, not bad.
God. I hear that kind
Hey?
of crap all day.
And I couldn't believe it. Mandy is Mr. Patterson, my boss's boss's niece. That's nepotism.
Wow.
That
Hey,
never
listen,
works
I
out.
got to show you something. I got another surprise for you.
Oh,
You're gonna love it.
oh.
I was at the U of T today doing a lecture. I picked this
Oh,
up.
yeah?
Isn't that adorable?
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that adorable? It could be either for a little girl, a little boy.
Yeah.
You know, I just, I gotta say, I'm so psyched about this being a dad thing again, you know?
Yeah,
It's
well,
like-
Jules.
No, let me finish. I missed out on so much of my kids' early lives and you know, when they were
Right.
little, and now I get a chance to, be there this time. I can see
But
our
Jules-
kids' first steps, and I can see
The thing is,
the first
Jules-
word that they say. I can't tell you. I'm psyched.
I know, Jules. I can
I'm
tell.
really psyched.
No, but
What?
there's no baby. I'm not pregnant.
What?
I'm sorry.
So Pete sounds like a really adventurous guy.
He's adventurous. He's
A
edgy.
car, wow.
And he's dangerous. It's God. He's funny. I was dating a perfectly nice man before Pete. Arjun, a very nice surgeon.
Urgent surge. Okay, you've heard that one a million times.
And
Okay,
he's
go on.
Sweet, nice, attentive, great future. Everything I could have wanted in a husband, and everything my family could have wanted, and it just didn't. It just didn't do it for me. And I don't know, something was missing. And with Pete, there's an energy there. He's exciting, and he lights me up, and
A little bit of danger.
yeah, and he's not perfect, There's something about the fact that he's not knowable. He has an unknowable quality, and I find it incredibly interesting. But it's also the thing that, it makes me a little nervous.
No, but you know what? You're onto something. There is definitely something about Pete.
Yeah, there's just facets of him that I don't know about, and I mean, I look forward to a lifetime of getting to know those, but it also sometimes I just.
Well, he's a man.
He's a
Who
he's
knows
a
if you ever
man.
will.
Yeah, it just. Ew.
But at least he's yours.
He is. He's mine. God help me.
I just think that it's unbelievably selfish, that's all.
Hey, I cut out the middleman. I got a wholesale price, okay? So, the
So
retailer
yeah, let's
doesn't...
take care of myself. That's fine. It's all about you. But there are people that it affects in China. People that make those guitars.
What are you talking...
That work in ridiculously crappy situations, in horrible factories. They have no unions. Come on, give me a break.
Okay,
And
Dana,
it's worth
okay.
it for your $35 that you're saving.
Yeah,
today.
that's in China. At least they got jobs, okay?
Oh God, don't give me that.
No, before the industrial, before their little renaissance here, they didn't have jobs. They lived in the country, okay? They didn't have any. At least we're giving them an opportunity. I mean,
So you just buy into that crap.
what do you mean?
If we keep see what we do, if we keep taking that kind of attitude,
stop playing
nothing
Smoking One?
is gonna get solved. Because people make it feel okay in their you feel better because you tell yourself that it's all right. But if you keep going along in that way of
Yeah, but
thinking,
everything's made in China. Like everything is made in China. Everything. I mean, what are you gonna do? Just that ball's been rolling forever.
stop, please. Pardon?
Nothing.
Well, the test was very confusing. I mean, the line I was looking at apparently wasn't the right line. It was just the line that said that the test worked, and there was another line I was supposed to look at that said that you're pregnant. I mean, it was confusing.
Honey, you said you had symptoms. I mean,
Well,
how
I
could you make a
did.
mistake like this?
I was very stressful. I did have symptoms. I did have symptoms. Look, this isn't easy for me either, I mean,
God, I told everybody.
what?
I told all my colleagues at work. They were happy. They were excited for me, and I'm gonna be a dad again. I told Evelyn.
Oh,
I had to work on her. It took her a while to come around, but she started to like the idea.
why did you tell anyone? There's a 3-month rule. You should know that, Jules. I mean, you don't think this is hard on me. You think this is just about you and
I was
saving
excited.
face
I was
to your
excited.
colleagues, and well, so was I. So was I.
I sometimes, between you and me,
Go on, you can tell me.
I sometimes wonder, am I doing the right thing in marrying Pete?
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose my job as your wedding planner.
You're not gonna lose your job.
No. I mean, Pete's a catch.
Yes, he is. He's the catch. He's great. But you know, well, he was quite the womanizer before. Quite the womanizer. And I just, I think he changed. He turned over a new leaf. But sometimes I just get this fear in my stomach that maybe he still is. And I'm just...
Well, I mean, why do you think that? Why are you suspicious?
It's just a feeling. To be honest, he's not as interested in being intimate as he used to be.
Sex.
And
Really?
I don't know. Is it something I'm doing? Could I be more exciting? I
Wonder why that is.
don't know.
No. This is a win-win situation, Dana.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How?
Canada is exporting so much to China. China is now the leading importer of goods in the world, okay? We export them zinc, we export them copper, gold, wood. I mean, they probably got the wood from Canada to make this guitar. We buy it back from them cheap. It's a win-win. Everybody's happy.
Except for the workers that are slaving away their lives to make a cheap guitar
Okay,
for
you
you.
know,
That's great.
we
There's probably
all
blood on it, you know,
work.
from the hands when they were
we
making
all
it.
work.
Blood on it. You know, there's this guy at work, one of the janitors, his name's Chan, right? His family, a lot of his family still lives in China, right? They got one of these jobs. He was very excited a couple of years ago, working in a factory. There we go.
Yes.
And, you know, they just bought a car. And that's a big deal for them.
It is a big deal because that's
know?
how rare it is.
No, it's
That's
not that
how rare it is,
No,
David.
how rare that some janitor I know in the hospital, that's not rare. It's
in China, it must be kind of crap. Because we're buying it back.
See, this is how such assholes us Canadians are. Like this kind of
Make it in China, baby.
You're bugging everybody.
greedy assholes.
Make it in China.
Yep.
Yeah, make it in China.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
Coming away, sweating away in a sweatshop, and you're just doing that. Great.
Pretty good, eh?
My feeling is I want to be a dad again, and I think that we should try and work on that together. You know, continue along that path. Maybe even start tonight.
Jules, there's never going to be a baby.
We'll never say never.
No, there's never going to be a baby. I'm in the early stages of menopause. That's what all the signs were. That's what all the way I was feeling. That's why I thought I was pregnant.
Jesus. Shoot me with both barrels, why don't you?
What do you mean?
Oh, well, first I find out you're not pregnant, and then I find out you'll never be pregnant. It's like...
Well, what does that mean? When did this become about you? Well, think about how I feel. That's the last. I'm not having any more babies. That's it. Even if I wanted to. I mean, now I menopause. That's like Codgerville, you know. It doesn't make you feel especially great. I don't feel especially pretty or attractive or anything. It may as well put you out to pasture.
You know, and at first it didn't bother me so much. I mean, with the heart problems and he needed his medication, but you know how you just sometimes get this gut feeling? Just something's wrong, and
Well,
then
like,
just he's never available on Thursday nights. What is that? It's not like he plays hockey.
well, you know, I mean,
It's not like he
I
takes
usually find
class.
myself pretty busy on Thursday nights too.
And then sometimes I'll be cooking at his dinner at his place, and you know he'll be on the phone, and then I walk into the room, and then suddenly his tone changes, and he'll be like all business, whereas before he wasn't. I
Well,
find
Greg does
weird.
that sometimes to me too. You know, he doesn't want to talk business in front of me.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I'll confess. I snooped through his credit card statements.
Oh, okay, so you're looking for trouble then.
I have this feeling. Just have this feeling. And then, you know, on his charge card there was he charged a room at the Days Inn for Thursday night.
Huh.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
that's-
You know what? I feel like
no,
I'm
you
being
know what?
paranoid.
You're
and-
not being paranoid. That's actually questionable. A hotel room 10 minutes from his place?
I think this world is a mess. All right, I wish it was a perfect place, but it's not.
You
so I'm
can't,
supposed to.
okay, you can't save the trees, the whales, the lesbians, the Chinese, all in your lifetime, okay? You're carrying all this on your back, like.
Because I care.
Well, yeah, we
Okay,
all
you care, but what
Do
have you
you
done?
care? Do you really
course.
care?
Okay, hang on, what have you done if you care? Besides preaching at him, what have you done?
Educated myself. I go to
Okay.
a lot of rallies. I boycott Walmart. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not perfect, all right? I'm one person, but at least I'm trying. What have you done?
What
or
have
do
I
you
done?
not care?
No, I care. I just don't. I keep it to myself, you know. And I also am a believer that China's problems are China's problems. I mean,
Yeah.
That's interesting.
don't be
Perspective
so.
from a doctor.
Don't get so
No.
uppity. It's,
Really?
it's the truth.
Okay,
Right?
Uppity.
well, what about
I don't want
Canadi-
China concerned with what my government's doing. Like that's
Yeah,
That's
what
part
about
of, that's
Canadians'
part of-
government
problem? What about Canada's problems? What about the factory workers here in Canada? What about the oil workers? You ever seen those guys?
Or the
They
miners,
work,
the
They
miners.
work 14, 16 hours a day, breathing in petroleum products all day. I don't hear you talking about them.
Well, I would, because that situation is just as bad, but at least, you know, the sweatshops in Canada, at least they have medical care, at least they have unions. You know, the unions in China are run by the government, and they're pretty happy to
Hey,
take bribes.
when
Lucas.
you
They're
get
pretty
black
happy.
lung, not a lot the government's gonna do for you, kiddo.
We have health care, buddy.
And on
Alright.
that note,
Well, you know, I think despite all this, I think, you know, it doesn't really change anything. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Oh, that's nice to hear.
Yeah.
I was really, I don't know, I guess a bit worried about how you'd feel about all this.
Well, we're in this together, you know. We'll continue on and
Right. I mean,
be on the same path that we were on before.
right. Because we've stuck through this. This is, was as close to a crisis as you could get, I guess, in a relationship, right? And we were able to weather the storm, and
Yeah, we weathered it pretty well.
yeah, so no reason to not continue on to the next step. And
You know what? You can drink wine again without having to worry about anything.
right,
we can party.
right,
You know?
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can party.
Yeah.
You know, it could just be a meeting he had at the hotel.
Sure.
He has meetings at hotels all the time, you know? It
Yeah.
could be for lunch and booze.
Yeah. You seem really stressed out.
I am.
Yeah, you do. And you know what? I can help you. Yeah, I can. I'm psychic. I can read your palm.
Come on.
No, it's true. It's true. In fact, let me take a look. Yeah.
something?
I do. Pete is having an affair. She's tall and she's blonde. And she's busy every Thursday. It's me.
You freaked me
Yeah,
out.
but you know what? You need to chill out. You've got pre-wedding jitters.
Is that all?
Yes, and every bride has it.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
No problem.
You're such a good friend. Thank you.
Oh, you are too. Oh,
Really? Thanks.
anytime.
your problems with the government. China's
Yeah.
communist. That's a crappy place to live.
Okay, so
you
we
know,
just
so
say, oh-
crappy jobs are, you know, maybe not so crappy by relativism.
So there you go. It's crappy and that's it. Just leave it at that. That's fine.
Well,
Yeah, screw the people
little
there.
bit.
Ah, screw
A
it.
little bit.
Fine, you know. Whatever. It doesn't make any sense. You know what? Life, that's it. I've from this day on, I am not buying anything else that is made in China.
that's 3 knots.
Yeah,
James.
okay,
Yeah, that's
okay.
how serious I am
Okay,
about it.
yeah. Good luck to you. Okay, fine. You're gonna pass up a deal. Just like that.
Okay,
You're gonna.
look, my clothes I get from Pre-Loved. It's a little more expensive, but at least I can stand by the quality of the clothes there.
Okay,
and
that's
who
your
make
look.
it.
But
Well,
what?
good luck with that.
Well, yeah.
Well, I do the best that I can. At
What
trying
about
to-
the essentials? What
Don't look
about?
through her purse.
I'm just
Don't look
making a
through her
point.
purse.
Ah, there you go. I got a buddy who works from Nokia. Finnish company?
Yeah.
Made in China.
Really?
Look under the battery.
Okay, well, how was I supposed to know that?
Okay, you're not. But we're going to educate you, Dana. Uh-huh.
I don't think she needs
Look
educating.
at that.
I think you
the
need
big
educating.
daddy of them all. Made in China, my friend.
I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I say that I tried.
Well, you're blaming me for not being perfect because I like a deal? Come on, who doesn't? Made in China.
Made in China, they're all a bunch of whiners.
Well, I guess now, the way things are, I mean, I guess technically we don't have to get married anymore.
No,
right? I mean,
technically, you're right. That's true. We don't have to get married.
I mean, we had discussed it. I mean, it
Yeah.
was kind of in our thoughts, but I mean, we could if you wanted to.
Well, it's you know it's not really about marriage, Brenda. It's more about you and me, you know, and being on the same journey, and we are, you know. I mean, we'll get through this. We'll figure it out. You know, whatever lies ahead, it'll be enjoyable. We'll share it together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And we have something to look forward to tonight.
Oh,
Yes.
what's that?
The whipped cream. Try a little. Let me do this over here. I can't get it out.
It's gonna be a long evening. Wow, what a buzzkill.